welcome to Hanthorne's Performance. We're going over to the junkyard to see if we can find race car parts. The Honda's got a little knocky. I'll put a video for that in here somewhere.
I broke it.
Dirt's back. We're gonna roll over to our local U-Pull-It and see what goodies we can find in here for the Focus and the Civic. And then after that, we're gonna go raid one of my storage barns to find bars. So that's the plan for the day. Hopefully we'll find a nice D16 and maybe a nice 2.0 zetec over here.
Like, comment, subscribe.
I might have to buy another one down south.
Fucking scour the internet. I don't think it's in there. Well, there's...
Ooh. It's a 5 liter. I like 5 liters. Okay, so now we go to the import section. Because there's no fucking Focuses. I checked online for the Civic. It said there was like 5 or 6, like 2000s to 2002s. An old Saab. Oh, no shit. That's a B series. It's race car stuff. Very nice. Pathfinder, Frontier.
Fuck on there.
420. Probably here because the rear diff blew up. That needs a CVT.
Smells like diff fluid back there. That red one wasn't what we're looking for?
It looked like an F-22.
That did not look like an airplane.
Their ride is just more common.
Bro, that's a fucking S2000.
Huh. Sad.
It's really sad.
I mean, that motherfucker went through the ringer and they took everything off of it they could.
Yeah, that drive.
Got a steering rack.
That drivetrain's worth a bunch of money.
Yeah. That seat's still good. Looks like what we're looking for.
That's what we're looking for. Yeah. Okay. That power steering pump doesn't look like it used to leak. They're supposed to drain all the fluids before they come out here.
That makes sense.
Alright, let's look, see. Okay, so we're definitely a crashed car. It's a manual car. The dude was jacked up on Mountain Dew all the way to the accident.
Well, there's your problem.
Okay. So we got white dude. So we can pull motor out of. That steering wheel looks beat, so that's useless.
It's in fucking better shape than ours.
Yeah, that's facts.
It has stuff on it.
Yeah, only dead spot is the top. You're the one-handed driver. Alright, so we have the white one back here. Drop that motor out of Acura K series.
That'd be cool.
CRV with a B series in it. This would be cool. This port can go a port.
What's it doing in the import
They
section?
fucking took the fucking...
They cut a bunch of shit.
That's crazy.
They cut this. Like, they were not trying to fuck with pulling it the right way.
No,
They cut all that shit, the wiring harness.
but I think they left it right there.
Now, what the fuck was the point in all that just to put it on the ground right there?
I think they fucking left it right there.
You might as well just pick that bitch up and take it. Half the work, all the work's done.
I think they might have just needed the fucking frame support. That's crazy.
I mean, it definitely leaks oil all over the fucking place, so.
That's fucking insane, dude.
That one has fucking IV tech.
This is Toyota ATI motor. Oh, I found more Fords. They cut the cat off.
They cut the cat off and took it back up there. Like, how much for this?
Yeah, like it. Alright, so that's a Duratec motor. It's a fucking race car. Duratec motor. I don't want. Okay. That's an SPI motor. They keep this old thing, but all the focuses are gone. Yep, spirit port injection. Split port injection. SPI. Poo.
Yeah,
Fucking
it's
poo.
hella empty out here right now.
Yeah.
It's got rims and tires all over the fucking place. Free share.
Well, gas prices are up, which means scrap value's up. So if they're not making money off of certain cars, then they just go crush them. And there's not enough jackasses like me that like to fuck with first gen Focuses, I guess.
Not anymore.
So we found a engine, one d16. And we found probably any of those Honda steering wheels would fit. We probably should have looked better at that, but
Main goal was looking for engines.
yeah. They don't even have any of the old stuff in the back that they used to keep back there anymore. There used to be like kind of cool, like real rotted out old cars that were just been sitting back there for the better part of fucking 30 years. I could do a Duratec swap. They're so slow though. But they don't RPM.
I mean, it's for autocross. You don't go all that fast in autocross. It's more about being nimble.
Yeah.
It's like almost, it's front wheel drive drifting.
Yeah. Make the ass end rotate. So we have a couple of B series options out
If
here.
you need a set of Steelies, this is the fucking place to come.
Yeah. They'll probably just give them to you.
No shit.
There's a shocking small amount of Hyundais here.
That's because they're all at Grams.
Yeah, yeah they are.
Why would you scrap it when it has a fucking lifetime warranty?
Jetta TDI, 8th gen Civic.
If you take your shit to Graham Auto Mall from a junkyard, we'll do all the recalls on it.
New engine and everything. Look at this white guy again. I've always wanted to build one of these ugly little things. Thought it'd be hilarious to make a fast fit.
Danny Duncan tried. Slug bug.
Slug bug.
Oh fuck!
Where the fuck was that white Civic at?
Over one row.
Yeah. Mazda 3. My wife loves these fucking things. Which
The
is
Mazda,
fun.
I want a Mazda 6 speed. Those things are fucking
Yeah.
sick.
All-wheel drive, 2.3 liter. Where?
Is it over one more?
I don't believe so. God damn, they got a lot of these buy-style Sentries in here.
Surprised you don't see more Ultimas.
Are we way down there already?
We might have been. None of this shit looks familiar to me, and we didn't start on the left, we started in the middle.
J-Series.
Just hanging out.
Yeah, Central 1.6 is hanging out.
Yo, this ground wire is hanging on for dear life.
It's pretty much what's holding it in the car.
Yeah.
That and the exhaust. This is a newer goddamns.
Took the fucking valve cover off of it. Another engine just laying on the ground. Not the same one.
Ooh, here's a Honda. See, that steering wheel looks nice.
Yeah, it's a pretty good looking steering wheel. A lot better looking. It has to be in this row because that's the S2000.
Yeah, it was before the S2000. So I was like, I know it's around here somewhere.
And I think we just walked straight out the fucking lane. I don't think we fucking...
Yeah, because there's the Titan. That's the S22. I do believe that's what that is.
This is an American Honda.
Where is your engine code? I don't know where that engine code is in this fucking car. That's what it looks like. Single overhead cam, bigger 4-cylinder for torques and stuff. I'm gonna be honest, I kind of want the whole thing. What?
Yeah, it's semi-solid.
It's solid enough for what I want to use it for. Clap that back left corner into a fucking wall. Pathfinder Frontier. There's another BMW down there. That's the Saab we walked by. Section. But no, back onto the Speed 6, that's a great car.
They're fucking hard to find.
They're finicky for like aftermarket modifications. Same thing with the Speed 3 hatchback. They're both kind of the same way. Like they really don't like. You have to buy really, really nice aftermarket parts for them. Oh shit. Speaking of Speed 3s. Oh no, it's a CX-7. I was like, that's a turbo 2.3 right there. That's kind of impressive, right? Turbo 2.3 in a fucking goddamn mom van.
See that guy? Fuck that guy.
Fuck that guy.
So, how'd the junkyard look go?
A Honda motor is currently available. We found one that is the same as the one that's in there. I found a bunch of B series though. So if I ever decide to say screw it and dump a bunch of money into this 01, I can do a B series swap, which would be cool and make more power. Of course, we're running out of first gen Focuses in the damn world, so I'm gonna have to do other plans to try to figure that crap out. Maybe see, I know of another pull apart up in Akron, but they usually only keep newer stuff there. But all in all, not bad.
G-body.
G-body. I've noticed more G-bodies in this area recently.
They're hot. I don't know, we're in Mansfield. You're gonna see G-bodies in Mansfield.
Yeah. I think it's going like up. Like the amount of them. I don't know if it's because they're becoming more popular because the people that were in high school when G-bodies came out are old now, or if like all of the gangsters are just pulling them out of Grandpa's garage.
I think they're just pulling them out of Grandpa's garage.
Like,
donking them and shit. What? So, there's the junkyard update. I have more stuff coming. Probably have a video of us pulling the engine out of the 01 and then pulling the junkyard motor out to put in the 01. We doing that this week? Or probably at least try and get the one pulled out of our Honda
this week, yeah. I want to guaranteed start this process before the weather breaks too hard.
Yeah, for sure.
I'm not trying to be in the junkyard when it's 30 degrees and raining.
You know, we're not going to be in the junkyard when it's 30 degrees. It's not happening. I'm not going to fucking do it.
I pulled all the stuff for the Focus last year when I did the bumper and hood and everything. I pulled all that during a blizzard out there.
You're better at cold than I am.
That's facts. That's facts. Only one of us worked in the pottery.
Yeah. Facts. 110 degrees, 80% humidity. I'm supposed to be living in the swamp.
Florida coming one day.
Yeah, one day.
So we're back home after our junkyard run. We also went to my dad's, found a set of bars. Where's fucking for the swap meet Savage. I despise buckhorns, and so these are going to be a lot better. So we're gonna try to throw these on it tonight. We attempted to put speakers in. So I don't know where that killed our battery at, but we got new bars. It came up with a little warning. It did GoPro things for the Savage. We got those. I made a funny beforehand. I don't know. We're gonna delete buckhorns. Buckhorns suck. We're gonna put some brakes on this guy because it doesn't really have any on the front. And the Springer seat is already done. So now I just need a lift kit and some mudders and it'll be ready for the swap meet next year. And then we can start working on the next bike for the swap meet, which will be a Kawasaki 60 two-stroke that we just picked up today. Mirror came off first. I've already loosened up a bunch of stuff to start dealing with this whole mess. I loosened the bar ends and all of the brake clamps. Now I'm gonna get these controls off, which I probably shouldn't have loosened the bars before I started doing this, because that happens. It goes limp. Ooh, there's a little wedge in there. We might need that.
It's literally just a flattened piece of heat shrink tubing.
Ta-da! There's that. Why? What the fuck? How the fuck are you on there? Okay. Repaired. New grip plan might be coming in the future. We all know I like those ODI grips better than fucking anything. Oh, this one's a regular fucking Phillips screw on this side.
I mean, they did say they used it to bob around the junkyard.
Oh yeah, it's fucking...
They're probably built in said junkyard.
This thing's definitely just kind of tossed together. So that's our brake light, so we're going to keep that side. This side, the clutch bullshit, we're going to jumper that wire and make it fuck off. Because hard no. Here goes that dude.
And we've got a set of marine speakers.
Yeah.
We
I know,
need speakers.
I need to wire that. I need to get a marine radio for that.
But you have speakers to go with said head unit once you get said head unit.
I wonder if this side's glued. It probably fucking is. You guys fuck me and my couch, right? Oh yeah, fuck yeah, it's glued. Alright. Which, for anybody questioning it at home, yes, gluing the brake side on is the correct way to do it.
I mean, you might even be able to reuse that.
Huh?
You might even be able to reuse that.
Yeah. Alright. This side, I loosened it up. I can't remember what I did with the tool to loosen it up. Right here. Ta-da. Properly organized. Alright. Cut this guy. Drop this dude. So on the Bronco, we've done the blow-off valve, came with an intake. We did the muffler delete, and now we're doing speakers, 2 of them. It looks like I might have to do something with the dash to do the other 2.
I don't have speakers for the other 2.
I'm sure I can figure something out.
They're usually just little tweeters.
Yeah.
And I found that replacements don't always sound as good. For the tweeters, when I've replaced them before, they don't sound quite as good as whatever the original ones are for some reason.
But what's stewing in your brain for next for that thing?
I need to start putting away for tires for it.
Putting away for tires. That sounds like a real adult responsibility thing.
Well, she needs a little bit of a lift though.
A little bit of a lift.
Yeah.
Yeah. Lift kit sounds less adult responsibility. I like it.
It's like when I walk up to it in a parking lot. I'm like, it's a little bit low.
It's a little short.
Yeah, it's a little short. It's almost like an awkward shortness. But I kind of don't want to do that until Genevieve can climb up in there.
Yeah. Little baby bean's not super tall, and she's getting kind of hefty.
Especially when she doesn't want to go in the car. I don't feel like deadlifting 40 pounds into the back seat.
Yeah.
6 inches above my head. Some days it's already hard enough.
What I did notice is there's not cross hatching in these bars that I got. So what I might have to do, I guess cross hatching isn't the correct term for it.
Texture.
Yeah, some sort of texture. So what I might have to do is install, I might drill a hole through it and install a set screw. Because I don't exactly have the tool necessary to properly do that. This just wants to be stuck right here at the end. There we go. Anyone that needs buckhorns, every set that I take off will be found on sale here.
We've got 2 or 3, haven't we?
Like,
Coco.
it's pretty good. Now, a beautiful actress is going to get up here on the springer seat and center these bars up, and I'm going to look around at it and see if I like where they're sitting at. So, stand the bike up. It's super light, so it shouldn't be a problem. Ta-da. That looks pretty decent. I like it about right there. How's it look for the straightness of the nose? It all looks kind of cattywampus. Loosened up 2 of these bolts and the other ones were fucking finger tight. Ta-da. Alright, like I said, on these smooth bars that didn't have any scoring where the clamps go, you should get a tool. A lot of guys will use like a little die grinder or something, or like a Dremel, and they'll etch them for themselves. I'm super lazy, and this bike is just going to be a swap beat bike, so what I'm probably going to end up doing is I'm going to drill right down through the center of these, and I'm going to install a set screw in them both to make a match, and that will hold the bar still. Alright, we should be good when we start putting this thing back together. Already looks like it feels a lot better though. Oh yeah. Yeah, we can work with that. That's nice. It's very nice.
I figured one a little bit more forward than down.
Yeah, the Springer with the angle it's at right now made me mildly claustrophobic on the thing, but the upness helped. Well, that's a little tight.
It's got some slack on the bottom though.
Yeah. Oh yeah, we're good. It's just a P clamp. Seems like I'm mildly adjusted.
Someone around here recently bought an electric car, and every time it backs up, I just want to go disable it.
I don't like electric cars. Bring that in a whole bunch, and that'll be fine. Does that get worse left? Oh no, it doesn't move at all. P clamps on the forks. That's fine. This works out pretty good. I'm so glad these bars are on this thing already. The size of bars that work.
Yeah.
Because then I could just go rob Dad of some Harley parts. Makes it very nice. Alright, where did I put that grip?
Third shelf.
Third shelf.
By your helmet.
Hell. It's a Harley grip too. So faster, faster. Anybody who's dealt with putting these in know they're mildly a pain in the ass. Here's my electronics. Oh yeah. Where? Oh, you came out up there. Okay.
You want your piece of heat shrink
Yeah.
from wherever that came from.
It was between the two and the top. I don't know if it was to seal it up or to fucking words. I don't know if it was to seal it up or add enough of a spacer to make it tighten up. But that's where it was. There's that one. I need a smaller flathead. A had it out, but I fucking lose everything.
I think it was me.
You think it was you? No, I've used it since we've been out here.
Oh, I have this one.
Like I used to take it apart. Yeah, that one's thinner. That's what I need.
That's where we go for that one.
There we go. Now that's free. It's already so much better. Can't run my grip on the other side.
Didn't we have just like a random grip or two laying around somewhere?
I had the Harley ones, I think, at some point.
I know we've done a lot of grips.
Yeah, that's true. Alright, so let's see if this thing starts with the wire jumped. No. So it doesn't like open. So I have to cut it and loop it. Let's do that before I forget and get mad at myself. Used it. Come on. These strippers are getting tired. There's that wire. There's that wire. Alright, let's see what we have for stuff out here. I don't really want to use those.
You have a whole drawer of electrical stuff down there.
Yep. Use this yellow one. Use the yellow one, and I can use this heat shrink, and that should close it up. We're going to take these two and twist them together. And verify that that does what we want it to do. Yes, it does. Like that. And we're going to go in here. We're going to push the shit out of it. Take this dude and slide it over that, like that guy. And we're gonna find a lighter. Lighter. it works. Well, that sucks. I'm gonna go find a lighter. I think this is Helen's.
Is it Helen's?
Yeah, that's the one thing she left out here when I was doing her brakes that one day. Ta-da! Grab our Phillips head for our two different screws that were over here. That were different than the other guys. There it goes. That sitting happy. There's that guy. There's that guy. Everything seems to click. Nice. Ta-da, this guy's all happy. Happy, happy, happy. With these, get that up where I like them. Oh yeah, that's way better. Very nice. Now we just need brakes. Those look like 17s or something. Yeah, we're gonna pull these caliper bolts. And then we'll slide the caliper back off the rotor. Oh shit, there's actually like brake pad in there.
Some.
It didn't really look like there was. Like at all. But I mean, I got new ones, so I'm not gonna fucking not put them on. Don't dangle them like that. It's very ill-advised to do to your calipers and hoses, but it doesn't actually weigh anything, so I don't care. Knife to open the brakes. Big old flathead to push the caliper back. Ooh, this has a fancy little fucking slide pin in the center. It needs to come out. Right there, that guy. So we took off these, whatever these fucking red guys are. And I got these EBC pads, mainly because they're just organics and they're kind of cheap on RevZilla. The reason I went with organics because the swap meet that I'm using this at is going to be pretty much 100% of the time in the mud, based off of my last year's experience and based off of what people say about it. And so I know they're not going to get any real heat into them. And so an organic pad should perform the best and last the longest in a super super cool environment, basically. So now I got to try to line all this shit up right. Push it down on the springs and get that slipped in. There goes that guy and that dude. And then we'll get our screwdriver in there and we'll open this dude up, make sure he sits in his home correctly. And then tighten our through bolt down. Oh. Install our brake caliper bracket bolts. A lift kit and some mudders. This thing is going to be done. We should seriously talk about paint again. I hate paint. Scratch that. I don't hate paint. I hate prepping for paint. I hate sanding. And I hate prepping for paint. I don't mind laying down paint, that's for sure.
Yeah, there's a good quality of doing the sanding anyway.
Yeah. That's what gearheads get married for. Y'all can sand, y'all can paint and wash shit. Like sand and wash shit. But this is better now. Oh, probably should fucking pump up the brakes. There they go. Now they have brakes. Install our chrome cap on the end of our bar. Oh, nope. Doesn't really want to go. Okay. One different grips anyhow. But yeah. That's the Suzuki progress for the night. If I throw the speaker in the other side of the Bronco, now that I know how I'm doing it, on the passenger side, I'll show you how I do that tomorrow. And I think we're going to go work on an 03 anniversary edition bagger tomorrow as well. Good night. Alright, we're going to do some speaker stuff. I got everything I needed to get it all thrown together. So, we're going to get this wired up and ready to go in the car. Then I'll take you over to the car and show you how to take the driver's side apart. Passenger side's very similar. I already did it last night. And so, I kind of got an idea of what's going on. It shouldn't be that bad to get this handled on this nice cool Sunday afternoon here in the central Ohio area. Let's get some of our wiring stuff. Cheap little wire trimmers and crimpers. Super important. Like I said, they're cheap, so they're not exactly the best quality. But that's okay. Not a big deal at all. The answer is to buy better strippers. Buy better strippers. I might even take the bobber for a ride just around here locally somewhere. We don't have plates or nothing on it because it's just a swap meet bike, but you know, we can get her out and stretch her legs a little bit. See how the new brake pads and shit feel. Wonder if I can set up a camera mount on that guy. Alright, this is gray with black stripes, so we'll throw it on black. And that's all wired up to go directly into the car. Nice and basic. I'll just grab some electrical tape and I'll make this all pretty. Wrap it up all nice and simple like. This will help protect it as long as, and also just make it look a little better if anybody ever pulls the kick panel out. Ta-da. Ta-da. Give the tape a little tear. Look at that. That looks so much better. Alright, now we'll go tear it apart. Alright, so we're over here with the Bronco. We pop this panel off. Like I said, I started working on it last night and realized I needed something because not all my tools are here at the house with us working on the new shop. All right, so we got that up. Now we're gonna take this kick panel out. There's 2 10s in there. So I'm gonna go like this. Open this up like that and get y'all down. See, it's in there. Alright, cool, that's out. We're gonna get this one. Alright, and that one's out. So there's that one. Might have to get a magnet to grab that one. Alright, so now what we're gonna do is we're gonna just pop this guy straight out. That's how it should come. And just like that. And there's that guy. And then this guy. Just like that. I'm gonna pop that guy. And then we're gonna pop this dude. Ta-da. Ta-da. Throw it over there. Alright. And then can you all see it? Yeah, speaker right here. So the connector's just in the bottom. Boom, and then there's 3 8s. So we're gonna pop those 8s out. We'll start up here at the top. That one's mildly the most annoying to get to. Leave the bottom one for last. It's the easiest one to get to. Right? That's how we all do this, ain't it? So there's that guy. And we'll do the back one. Try not to beat your tools against the body of the car when you're working. I kind of have a bad habit. I'm going to try to find a different 8 that goes on this 1/4 inch ratchet I got. Oh, it's not an 8, is it? It's a 7. Explains why I'm using the 1 on my other ratchet. Because I don't have a 7/4 here. Should have planned that out better. Could have grabbed one of those while I was at the shop. Ta-da! Alright, go in here. Ta-da! Factory speaker. Paper crap. Now obviously, I took out a factory 3-bolt speaker. We're installing a beautiful kicker 4-bolt guy. So due to the discrepancies in bolts and bolt patterns, what we need to do is line this guy up with a bolt hole. And then we'll have to drill in our other bolt holes, which isn't great, but if you've done audio work for a while, you know that it's a relatively normal process to have to do this. Wow, this isn't lined up at all. They glued that on wrong. Okay, repaired. Okay, repaired. So that's all we'll do. I'll tighten up this one a little bit, and then I'll go grab a drill, mark my holes, and then install it. Ain't nothing crazy. I'd like to put that there. That's off, that's off. Yeah, I can just go right there. Beautiful. Now my next step in this process is I'm going to look into buying speakers that are about an inch larger than these ones. I think that would do me pretty good. And once I get those, it'll be able to fill out this hole better, and all in all just look better in here, because the hole's too large for these speakers that are the same size as the factory ones, due to just the factory housing and stuff. I'm sure at some point with how popular these are. There's a company that makes a kit that just bolts in to the factory 3-hole guy. But I am a big kicker fan. I love them very much. So this is what we went with. But that there is a basic speaker install for the Ford Bronco. Thank you for your time. All right, so we're finishing up out here. It's Santhorn's Performance. As you see, we went to the junkyard. We went and got some parts from Dad. We worked on the Suzuki, and we threw some speakers in the Bronco. I'm always up to something. I have a good old time around here. I try to film all of it for you guys to be as entertaining and as educational as possible for anything that I got going on. If you hung out this long, I love you. Like, comment, subscribe, do the bell thing, all the crap that everybody tells you to do, so I can do more for me and you.